I'm going to be talking about net worth calculations in India and net worth calculations in America. I have looked at multiple blogs and I have seen multiple philosophies around it. And I'll share something very interesting with you. One of the blogs simply says if you're living in a house and that's your home where you're living, then that cannot be included in net worth. Right? I believe in that. So many people, they get a euphoria that, okay, my net worth is very high now. My house has become 5 crores. And no, because you have to buy a house, you have to live somewhere. So that's a value of, so the value of your house is basically cannot be calculated because you cannot use it at all. You have to keep living it, especially in India. It's a generational asset. You want to keep living it. Nobody sells their house. If you have to sell your house, that's kind of really bad thing to happen to you. So the point is that cannot be included in the net worth calculations. Same goes in America, and I'll tell you one advanced method, even more advanced than that. So this idea is clear that your own home cannot be included in net worth calculations in India, and definitely not in India, and even in America. See, in America, buying a house is relatively easy. People get 20% loan, and they can really, if they sell the house and they can get out of the house, they can easily come back. And it happens, people do frequently sell their homes also in general, and then they move to a different house and things like that. Sometimes people downgrade also in America. These are all things, there are a lot of things happening in America. And America homeowners is a little different concept, but still, in my opinion, even in America, in net worth, you cannot calculate your own house. This will help you take a lot of very good financial decisions when you do that. For example, in India, let's say a person says my house this thing is 6 crore. Let's say says his house net worth is 0. And then he make 2 lakhs a month. He will make an effort to save the money or use it somehow. But if a person says my net worth is 7 crores, my house is worth 7 crores, then he may not put any effort in saving whatever he's doing. He may think, oh, I'm a 7 crore owner. So the 7 lakhs rupees a month that I'm getting, 20 lakhs rupees a month I'm getting in per year, that's like really nothing for me. And then he may end up spending it. That's not a good thing. He has to have a plan for all the money that he makes. So saving plan and investment plan and all that stuff, right? And same in America. In net worth calculation, one should not include his house because he has to have a house. Yes, he can sell the house, temporarily move into a rental accommodation, but then again he will have to buy the house. So basically, point comes to them. Yeah, people do that. People downgrade and all that. They rarely downgrade so much that they will be able to take out so much money out of it. Now, but I'm going to give you more advanced method. Let's say push comes to shove, one day you have to do something, you have to raise money. So you may, I'm telling you, won't be able to sell the house in India. And in America also, it doesn't make much sense to sell the house. Many Indians would not be able to do that. However, if you take a certain loan against property in India and in America, this principle holds true for both. And you can pay it with your running income. And you can pay the loan amount along with interest in the running income, with the running income. So let's say you're making 2 lakhs per month. So for whatever loan you can, and after your expenses and all, let's say you're running with 2 lakh and your expenses are this thing. Then let's say your saving is like every month after expenses, you can potentially have a disposable income 1,40,000. So on whatever principal amount you can pay the interest payment and the monthly payment would be, so yearly monthly payment will be equivalent to 1,40,000 is the amount that can be considered your net worth. And you can take out, that you can take out the loan against property, and then you can easily take care of it. So that's your net worth that you can, in my opinion, you can count that. In America, that is also pretty good sometimes, and that's the reason in America this number would not hit with this calculation. You can take out. With this calculation, you can do the work. You can take out the money, from the bank account. Let's say they charge you again, like for a home equity line of credit or for refinancing, they charge you, let's say 6%, 7%, 8%, whatever. Then whatever the monthly installment is, if you can pay from your income, then it is. So this is, okay. So this is one thing that I wanted you to, I wanted to bring to your attention. How the net worth calculations work. So this is how the net worth calculations work, and this is an advanced formula which I've given you. Whatever monthly installment you can bear from your this thing, and bank should be ready to give you loan also of that much amount. In America, bank would not be able to pay the loan of certain amount, beyond a certain amount. So that is also there. So and let's say you're 70 years old, the bank may not give you a 30-year loan, then your payment will be much higher, and then obviously then that has to be counted toward that you have to factor in. So then your amount of loan that will be allowed to, because if it's from 30 years to 10 years, so they'll be allowed to take a much lesser amount of loan. So whatever bank is ready to pay you in term as a HELOC, or as a home equity line of credit, or as a loan, and whatever you can pay with what it can be considered your net worth, and that can be part of your net worth calculation as your disposable income that you can use. Not disposable income, you're like you'll see the use of this thing in this thing, but this is part of your net worth calculations, right?